I see. That is definitely not the kind of thing I would watch on YouTube, so I'll take your word for it. Alright. So last time, we got body swapped. And now we're... Oops. And now we're Lynx. I guess. I watch enough other stuff on YouTube that it's gonna be pretty tough to get YouTube to recommend much besides, like, music and speedruns for me. It's pretty much all I watch there. Concerts. Or... like, music teacher type things. Or... speedruns. So, I want to walk around and talk to everybody as Lynx. Excusez-moi, geezer. I will kick your derriere to the moon. You talk to my Lynx comme ça. Oh man, this is great. Circle of the Moon is like the only Castlevania game I own. Heard anything about them group of thieves up on the mainland? Humana. What a knockout that dancer Miki is. Talking about her arms, of course. Yowzer, I thought you were Surge. You really are quite scary looking. Please go away. Just a barrel. Scared of gargoyles. I was awful at it as a kid. I didn't really understand Castlevania as a kid. I remember just getting to a couple bosses and just having no idea what to do and just getting destroyed over and over and just like quitting. You sure are strange looking. Are you a cat man? You're not gonna bite my head off or scratch me to death, are you? But I'm not afraid of you. I'm big and strong. Feline demi-human. Eek! Are you a friend of my daddy? No. Aren't you hot in those clothes? May not seem so, but we're busy. Your Surge. Oh, ha 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 ha. That's a good one. Alright, I'll prove it. I haven't done anything to him. I am him. It was less so the fact that I was dying and more just the fact that, like, I just didn't really understand it. It wasn't like, it wasn't like I mind dying on things. It's just that I didn't have any idea of, like, how to get better or stronger or... I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really understand the game. I didn't put much effort into understanding the game. Pwah! Did she give me anything? Not really. Nothing I can show her will change her mind. Dang! You don't have to tell me how to get better now. When I was 10 years old or whatever, it was a different story. I was just impatient. I probably had the manual, because I probably got the game new, but... I'd like stay up late and playing it in bed and stuff. It's like... Have anything new? Probably not, but... Oh, same old junk. I feel like I should just get more of these, though. Like, they're really cheap, so... You a human cat or a cat human? Do you like catnip? Oh, of course. Now I'm laughing and actually enjoying a video game, I know, right? Feels Majora's Mask, man. I'm pretty sure Kelly just got a machete and 110 garbage bags, but I could be wrong. Don't talk to demi-humans, now scram. Shot down. So, they said to talk to Chief Radius, but then Chief Radius isn't here? You look like a cute kitty cat. I hope you have like a whetstone or something, because I'm guessing from Walmart it's not very sharp. Have some nerve trying to use our record of fate, I know. Means you don't have a future. Wow. Just go home and sleep. You didn't actually buy one. Ah. They're just going out for a stroll. Maybe Radius is Viper. Ever think about that? Alright, I think that's everybody here. Let's check up this way. Let's see if Radius came up to Cape Howell. I'm guessing not, but... Surge and Lena forever. Yep. Nothing new? Okay. Kind of figured, but... thought it worth checking. I'm also gonna head up the mountain pass and see if it'll let me through there yet. I'm pretty sure the game told me to go back to where the worlds intersect. So, I'm gonna go there last. I'm actually gonna put my gloves on also. Yeah, they help with my wrist hurting, especially the right one in particular. So, helps when holding a controller like this. What do you guys have to say? Who the... Please don't scratch my eyes out. Tend to overgrip. So I do the opposite. Like I am holding the controller like it's like sliding out of my hand. I'm holding it so lightly. I like literally just let it rest on my hand and then I push buttons. But I hurt the right wrist. I've said this a million times. I hurt my wrist in college, and ever since then, it flares up sometimes. This controller is not too bad, but the heavier controller, the worse it gets. So like, the Xbox controllers are really are kind of rough. The Switch Pro controller is a little bit rough. That's pretty heavy. And just like holding it for a length of time just puts a lot of strain on my wrist. But this PS3 controller is fine. And yeah, I do a grip like this when I mash, but I don't know. I don't really like just casually playing a game with a grip like that most of the time. So... this was where the worlds had come together. I will sometimes, I guess, like very rarely, set the controller on my desk and then do like an overhand grip. But any controller with vibration, that's super annoying, so I don't. The missing piece to this world has been found. There is nothing we can do. You are now just an unwanted piece. Now I gotta go back to town? Thanks, plot triggers. Hey. What did you just say? Your surge? May have all started 14 years ago. Huh. That's not 10 years ago. 14. Does that mean that things have gone forward in time by 4 years? Or does that mean that things started before they think they started? If 4 years have passed since we switched bodies. Speaking of Power Glove Countess, when are Power Glove memes? Father Wazuki and his friend Miguel set out to sea. Despite a storm, it was an emergency. They were swallowed by the high waves and lost consciousness. When they came to, they found themselves inside the Dead Sea. A place where no living creature dares enter. Don't know what he saw or what happened, but an incident changed your father, and your father's friend Miguel, that was Lena's father. He never returned. Back then, that place wasn't called the Dead Sea. Yes, I believe they called it the Sea of Eden. That was 14 years ago. You the ones everybody's talking about? Oh, hey, it's Radius. For I too was once a valiant member of the Acacia Dragoons. I must put a stop to you. One blow, and it's off to the other world with you. If you could send somebody to the other world with one blow, why don't you just hit yourself, huh? Why can't I just hit myself and end up where I'm supposed to be? On guard. I mean, alright. Imagine beating up an old dude. Ow. Let's actually do some physicals. Get people ready to... Harry Potter meme to my arthritis meme. So, first of all, it's not arthritis, it's like an injury. I mean, I guess maybe it's technically, you could technically say it's arthritis or something, but like it's a direct result of breaking it. Second, is it's not a meme, it freaking hurts. It's okay right now. Right now it's just like mild discomfort, but sometimes it hurts. Osteoporosis. No. Tornado traps consumable? Interesting. I didn't realize that these traps were consumable. Wow, air kicks. What kind of view of New Yorkers do you have? A, I don't live in New York City. I live in the middle of nowhere. I basically live in the woods. second, I don't know, even people in like the city aren't that bad. Oh, what is your thing? Doppelgang? Yeah, I mean, the city I live in is like 23,000 people or something. But I think that counts college kids who obviously aren't here all year. So, like, maybe 15,000 actual permanent residents. And, like, it's a couple hours to get to a city that's any bigger than this, at least in New York. I guess if you go outside of New York, there's a couple bigger cities, like in Vermont, but... Dude, you're gonna get owned. There you go. I am not in a big city. I'm in like the middle of the Adirondacks, so it's like just a lot of mountains and stuff. Mostly redneck types around here. If there's anything wrong with that, but a lot of hunting and fishing and driving around big trucks and stuff like that. Kind of all the stereotypical stuff. Needless to say, not many Dragon Quest players where I live. Shall accompany me. Save the general and riddle in the other world. I'm the dude who turned me into a cat. If that's what you mean. This guy's the chief of the village that you start in. He's the guy who gave us the tutorial way back on stream number 1. We'll take Radius instead of Brigger or whatever. But Lynx turned us into... Lynx, the guy that I'm playing as here, basically swapped souls with me. So he's in my body and I'm in his body. Because of the... I forget what the thing was called. The artifact, that ball artifact thing that was supposed to awaken the frozen flame. Sphere of Fate or something? I don't know. Let's ditch the elements on Sprig. And... oh boy. You've got lots of slots. You have long shot, quick draw, lots of slots, not pots. Oops. Do I have like a heal all or something? I got Bush Basher, I'll take that. An individual heal. I don't want turn green +2. Wait. What do I want? Bolt, not Jolt. I put the right one here, right? Bolt, yeah. Who is Oscar? Trophy wife? Only thanking people who annoy you. Oh, that explains your reference to Majora's Mask. I get it. Let's replace this with Bush Basher. I got a lot of Magma Bursts. I should actually probably keep. Put one of those higher up. Maybe not this high. I don't know, honestly. Let's replace it here. I'm probably putting way more effort into some of these low-level skills or whatever than I need to, but alright, so we're off to Termina, huh? Let's just save since I spent a million years organizing elements. I can't wait for Cowie to win an Oscar for his Dragon Warrior 4 world record performance. Let's get the hell out of here. Is that what they give people Oscars for? Sure. Bubba Dingo, Mama Dingo. Yeah, I don't know either. Honestly. Yeah, Grammy for music is the only one that I know also. And I know that because I actually care about music. More than anything else. I don't know what a gramophone is, but I also don't know whether I'd consider a Dragon Warrior 4 run a movie or a TV show. So I'm just gonna say Oscar fits. Ooh, strengthen. Yes, I know how ridiculous that sounds, but still. I stand by it. What level strengthen? 4. Ah. That thing. I know what that thing is. You can take a nice high level strengthen, sure. Sure, let's go this way. Oh my god, look at this thing. Straight out of Super Mario RPG. I know I already fought them before, but every time I see it, I just think of Super Mario RPG. Oh, this is a thing. It's a dodo. If you don't know what that is, you need to play Super Mario RPG, in my opinion. And even if you do know what it is, you still need to play Super Mario RPG. Squar? I was talking to Rotos because he was saying he didn't know what this is. But it also applies to you, Canis, if you should play Super Mario RPG sometime. I did watch you buy a card of it. You are correct. It is an awesome video game. I've told myself quite a few times that I want to learn to speedrun it, but the effort of practicing super jumps is a meme. Yeah, that seems like a problem. Received the infrared vision frame. Super jumps keep the rabble away, I know. I'm okay at them, but like I can reliably get, I don't know, well not reliably, but like with a, you know, like an hour of practice, I can reliably get like 40 to 50, but there's a big gap between 50 and 100, but like the timing's the same, so, eh. Super jumps aren't frame perfect. There's a 3-frame window. Miss. Alright, well. I guess Lynx will take a couple hits. I was hoping to get strengthen off, but... Hit the stupid thing. Oh my god. Just hit. Nobody commented on your clip of the fairy feeding? Oh. See ya, Dodo. Look at that damage. Let's use Feral Cats because it's called Feral Cats. Like, how could you not use this ability all the time? Remind you of Pinbot. Is this not a... No, you don't want the big egg. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. On one hand, I think I should put that low res on a higher slot. On the other hand, it is, like, so nice. Being able to cast it so easily. On the other hand, alternatively, I should put Strengthen in a lower slot than 6, but it's also so nice to be so strong. Oh, I never gave him gear. I should do that. I think it's still all on Sprig, the accessories. Take the evade, sure. I don't know. Your HP isn't great. Let's go with the gold earring. I thought about putting 2 magic rings on, but I'll go with this. You're asking to play a Canadian game, a Canadian gacha game on a phone emulator. That seems like one of the worst ideas. You could have said you were speedrunning Dragon Warrior 1, in which case I'd say that's probably a worse idea, but this might be the second worst idea. I mean, gacha doesn't even necessarily mean phone game. It's just like the whole, I don't know like what it means, but it's the whole thing of like, I don't want to say like loot box, but that sort of deal where it's like you're getting resources to get RNG nonsense. I don't know. Like you could end up with like high-level rare things or low-level not rare things, and then you usually combine them to play the game. And the higher level stuff you have, the more stuff in the game you can do. But I think like Granblue, for example, that Star and Lavitz are always playing. I think there's a web version of that. I don't think it's just I don't think it's just mobile. So Viper Manor is still here. Shadow Forest. Cookie Clicker? I mean, I don't know what Cookie Clicker is, but I'm gonna guess no. I mean, I've heard of Cookie Clicker, but I certainly never played it. So I don't know what it is. I've heard of, like, the word Cookie Clicker. Like, I've heard the name of it, but that's about the extent of it. I don't know. I probably had a couple friends who played it, but 10 cookies to get cookies? What? I see. Yes, I gather by the name of it that it's a clicker. That is fine. Every time there's a new, like, there's been a couple gachas that have come out that I've told myself, like, I want to actually try playing, but I always want to play them without spending money on them, and I don't know. There are various reasons why, like, some of them it's just, like, gets stupid if you don't spend money, and then other ones are like, they throw a million mechanics at you in the first, like, half an hour. And it's like, I'm playing on my phone during, like, a 10-minute lunch break. I don't want to learn all these mechanics. Like, the SMT one that came out a while back, I played that for, like, 2 days. And I'm like, no, I'm done with this. I'll listen to your story, sure. Search the manor, found no traces. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty much just the same one with each one. But like a lot of them, like the SMT one fit a lot of like SMT mechanics into it. Even though the core mechanics are very similar to most other games, like I don't know, some of it fits with like the SMT thing, like the demon fusioning and summoning and stuff like that. Like they do a good job of working it in thematically, and I like the SMT games in general. Well, I like the Persona games. I haven't actually played Ruins of Viper Manor. Okay. I haven't actually played any of the mainline SMT games. They're on my list to play eventually. I bought copies of Nocturne and Digital Devil Saga, both Digital Devil Saga games, on PS2 a while back. I'll take some heals. Take a couple Ice Blasts. I think the only game that I played that was like that, the stamina-based things, are Turn into a mushroom himself is probably Puzzles and Dragons. I played that for a while, but I never spent money on it or anything. It's just like a fun game. Sir Lynx. Why do random people like me? Get out, you big stray cat. You don't have to be sorry. I'm not gonna be mean to you. State-of-the-art weaponry. I love that you can see people like walking out the windows. Skelly. Guess I gotta put them back together first. Although it's a little weird. You could see someone out the window in this house over here to the left, but like, I guess maybe it was this window. It looked like the window in the back, but you can't actually get around the back of this. But maybe it was this dude walking out here. It's the guy in the tower, I have to say. We gotta talk to everybody. Gotta get the lore. Moving over here to enjoy the country life. Dude, you're in a city. You're in like the only city in this entire world. Travel by ship. Advise you to be careful. Can you help me through here? Alright. City like where I live. No. Just a rusted sword in this world, huh? Garai and Dario. They're the same ones as the other world. This city is really nice, I agree. His name was Getz. Isn't that the guy that, like, is in my party in the other world? Or when I'm Surge? The guy from this shack? I think so. I'm so glad that I'm too old to not trick-or-treat. I hate Halloween. Well, hold on. Let me back that statement up. I like seeing what other people do with costumes on Halloween, but like Halloween itself is not a requirement for that. Besides that, I don't like Halloween. I don't like dressing up myself. I don't like trick-or-treating. Boat at the docks, best and fastest of them all. I'm dead inside. I'm that person where, like, the only thing I like about Halloween is that I like candy corn. That's my hot take for the day. The only thing I like about Halloween is that I like candy corn. Yeah, very much the same for me, Countess. Yeah, I know, Grimora. It's a sad, sad life. Huh. I have some of all of this, so I really don't actually need any of that. I've got plenty of elements I could trade, but when is Halloween? Thursday? Closing the shop for my own selfish desires. If delivery drivers can't even find my apartment when they have my address, I certainly don't expect trick-or-treaters to, so I don't ever get candy or anything. Speaking of snow, I really need to call the tire shop on Monday and make an appointment to get my snow tires put on before it snows here. Been saying that for like a week, and I keep forgetting. Well, this house looks different in this world. Van's father, go. I like how they specify. I don't just say his name. Huh. What you got back there, kid? Alright. I'll pay. Yeah, exactly. Immediately crack his safe. That's the plan. I want to make this place into your personal storage for your precious treasures. Won't even pay off the interest. Going with these guys to search for the frozen flame. Are you really? No, we're serious. Are you people crazy or something? Have the frozen flame ready by the time I come back. Be careful not to burn yourself, but it's frozen. How would you burn yourself? If only we had money. If only we had money. I've got like 70K, dude. Just like give him a little bit of money. Like, here, I'll buy your house for you. Like, whatever. Just stay home and be a kid. Wait, bogus story. No. You're coming with me, aren't you? Isn't that what you said? She just wants you to adopt an Agama. Homemade paint color. El Nido blue. All of these are hidden little... cubby holes. Couldn't take home the sandcastle. I think Grizzly Sabers are the Agamas of Dragon Warrior 4. We really are looking for the frozen flame. Are you all some kind of simpletons? Wow. Cook eggs in a public spa, huh? You talking like, you know, hard-boiled eggs or something, or? Find out what real happiness means. Alright, there's that hot dancer chick that's supposed to be jiggly. We're gonna go see her. Then you'll find out what happiness is. Her arms are jiggly, that is. Right? That's what the guy said. How does a dancer chick lead to happiness? I mean, this kid's probably, what, like 8 years old? I mean, I'm pretty sure anything would lead to happiness at that age. He's been cooped up in a house painting all his life, so... You know. Spoiler alert, he's gonna just sit in our party and not actually do anything. I don't want to use him. I'm kind of curious what his abilities are, though. A room full of paintings of jiggly dancer chicks. He's gonna invent the GIF of this world just to capture the jiggle. No static painting will be able to fully capture. All right, where am I going? So I could go to Viper's Manor. Or the one girl was talking about her dad and husband? I don't know. Picking mushrooms in the forest. The other guy was saying I need permission from Captain Norris at Viper's Manor to go to the dock. And I do need to get to the Sea of Eden. I'm kind of more interested in the mushroom forest. Yeah, that's a good point, Grimora. This place looks way nicer than Alabama. I never did go into this forest in the other world. Huh. Let's fight some stuff here, see how this is. These guys have more health than I expected. Okay, these guys have a lot more health than I expected. kind of expected them to just immediately get owned. They're not doing really any damage, though. Have I tried this yet? Use lunar energy to protect your party. That seems really cool. I think I used this already, right? Moonbeams? Or it got used against me. Or both. What is this thing, though? You want an egg? How about some ribs? How about a flute? No? Can I go back this way? It's like a thing. No, just background. Oh. Interesting. A dodo and bulbs. Animated object. Crafting more animated objects. Boy. Yeah, realistically, like... the DM has to balance crafting. Like, the DM has to balance, like, what your party is doing or is being motivated to do. Otherwise... like, that's how you balance crafting. You just keep your party doing stuff. Honestly, most DMs I played with have wanted to have as little to do with crafting as possible. So, I don't want to say like they haven't let anybody craft, but it was it generally discouraged in all the campaigns that I've been part of. And I'm kind of glad about that. Yeah, you'd mentioned before that you were doing the Kingmaker stuff. Take a few years off is a lot, though. Like most campaigns that I've been part of, like if your characters get a month off to work on stuff, that's like a long time. Or at least as long as you can expect. Miss. Alright. See, that's silly to me. Well, okay, so I don't know the contents of Kingmaker. So I don't 100% know. But, like, my general impression of stuff like that seems really silly. Because, like, don't enemies and the world and, you know, the politics and kingdoms of the universe that things are taking place in, wouldn't they all die? And, like, be changed and, like, isn't the world around you dynamic? Yeah, exactly. All the people you meet are human. That's exactly what I was going for. My assumption is that the answer is they thought no one would be stupid enough to do this. Anything you hadn't met yet? Yeah. That's the thing, is like... Air wagons became affordable enough for commoners to buy them. That's pretty cool. That's the thing that's difficult about following some sort of, like, long, drawn-out series of campaign or modules, is that you kind of end up with that situation where it's like if the players don't have a motivating factor to continue, but the modules expect you to not, you know, take 20 years doing whatever, like, there's not really a way to reconcile that. Either you follow the module, or your players just ruin it. Like, in general, that's like the difficult thing about DMing, right? Is that players will always ruin whatever plans you have. So you can't, like, you can plan to some extent, but you either want to give your players some freedom to choose how things progress, and if players frequently choose to not just follow the plotline you have in mind. But if you're following a module, then, like, you've agreed to follow some plan. I don't know. It's like... It's a difficult question. I don't usually ruin stuff. I usually try to just go with whatever the DM wants to do, because, well, to some extent. There are definitely exceptions to that. But it really depends on the DM. Like, one DM I used to play with a lot was really good at just, like, he knew the books well, right? So if you did something unexpected, he could make up an encounter of, like, reasonable difficulty that he could just throw at you and play out. Like, he knew the mechanics and, like, challenge ratings and, like, expected difficulties for parties and everything just, like, really well, so he could make stuff up on the fly, and it was fine. It wasn't like... But his... So, he was good at that, but his campaigns were typically pretty one-dimensional. It was like very combat heavy and fight pirates and dragons and whatever. And if you expected to, like, you know, go to towns and do cool, like, interact with cool people and do crazy things, like, that wasn't really, like, the DM for you. So his campaigns, I guess where I'm going with, is that it was more fine to just kind of go off rails and do whatever, because he was pretty much just making up encounters as he went anyway. Whereas other DMs that put more planning into things, sometimes I liked going with what they were leading you towards, as long as it made sense for your character, of course, like, just because I wanted to see what they came up with, and planned encounters and planned story is going to be better than something that they made up on the fly. So the quality of stuff will be better. Although a lot of campaigns I've played in, like, I don't want to say there hasn't been choice, because, I mean, there's always choice to some extent, but it wasn't like there were other options that were like super obviously appealing that made me want to go off rails much. That's cool. I've never actually DM'd a campaign myself. I've DM'd, like, individual sessions, I think, once or twice, like one-off kind of things, but really small and minor things with people that I know. Not really, like, again, nothing that's been planned out. And, like, part of me really wants to sound maybe crazy, but one of the things that I'd really like to do in life is, like, write. I'm not motivated at all to write when like I work every day or whatever, but it'd be really cool to, like, write campaign modules or whatever. I'd prefer to write, like, books, of course, but writing something with, like, a module that's a little more interactive seems like it'd be really cool. But, like, if the players aren't into whatever that is, then there's really no point, right? I don't really know where I'm going with this, besides the fact that it's just one of the things that's, like, kind of discouraged me from wanting to DMs, because I'd want to be one who, like, plans more things out, and to some extent. I don't know. I tend to be more into world building than specific plot arcs, so, like, maybe it would end up okay, but the difficulty with, like, improvising too much is just, like, how much time do you want to spend reading the DMG and PHB or whatever to know, like, all the details of the rules you're trying to improv. Let's go back to links. Giant level 99 dragon spawn. If enemies are going up to level 99, you're doing something wrong. Don't even dare. SK is still awake. Alright, you know what that means, SK. Let me find a save point. We're firing up the Super Metroid. We're gonna race right now. Kidding, of course. The new PB. Dang. WFR confirmed. But you're drunk. Even more reason to play Super Metroid. I'm up to about 3 weeks since I've had anything to drink, so... That's kind of cool. I've lost like 7 pounds in that time. Coors Light is the most disgusting thing I've ever drank. I've had it exactly once in my life. And it was super gross. The only reason I drank, just a stupid like college story, I guess. I was hanging out with my friend, and we were, I guess, I don't think either of us were 21, but her friend was 21. And so it was me, my friend Sarah, and then her friend. And she had her friend buy us like a 12-pack of it, and he wasn't drinking any, but that's what she wanted to drink. And we were sitting in her bedroom, like, hoping her parents didn't find out that we were drinking. And she, like, had a thing for this guy, but he also had a girlfriend, and so I was trying to drink a bunch of the Coors Light so she didn't drink all of it, and then just do something that everyone was going to regret afterwards. It was a really awkward night, but that's guess that's what happens in college. I've never had Natty Light. I'd rather drink like PBR or something though. Yeah, as far as, like, cheap beers go or whatever, it's fine. Blue Moon's alright. I prefer, like, in that same vein, I prefer Shock Top to Blue Moon a little bit, but... Hoegaarden's alright. I think I've only had it once. I remember it being okay. I think I liked it less than like Blue Moon or Shock Top though. Zero. I need to hit one more time. Feral cats. New Glarus? What is that? Is that a brewery or? I've never heard of it. I've like never been to the Midwest areas at all, so never been to any of these places. See, the thing is, Grimora, is I want to live in a bigger city, and if you think I live in a city now, then, you know, I don't think, middle of the woods is quite for me. Move in with him, he won't mind. I'll just move into Air Kicks' shed. I think in the spring I do want to actually seriously consider moving out of here. But I don't know where yet. I want to look at like the Arizona-ish area where my parents are, but because every time I visited them in Arizona, it's super nice. But that's also a long way to move. But getting out of like the snow and winter nonsense would be really appealing. What do you say we make a deal? My mushroom for his treasure. Yep. I don't want all my stuff to be eaten. Did this dude just turn into a mushroom? I don't want him to join my team. I want this guy to come back to the house and let the cute girl that was running the shop join my team. Fun guy. He is actually going to join my team. Oh no. Found Forest Charm. Alright, well that was not worth it at all. $44. Oh my god. So, for anybody hoping to see all 44 party members, I am very much a person who picks a party and sticks with it, so expect to see lots of Pierre is where I'm going with this. Hey, Pierre clutched out that Lynx fight where I got turned into Lynx for me. Surge died on like turn 3. And Pierre and Kid clutched it out. I did not. Is that this weekend on him or was that last weekend? This weekend? I'll have to play it then. Maybe after I'm done with this. I'll play a little bit. Tetris. I'm mostly curious to see if Pierre's going to turn decent or if he's going to be bad forever. I kind of hope he's one of those RPG characters that, like, gets a bunch of levels and then all of a sudden becomes godly. But nothing I've seen so far makes me actually expect that. So... Stat gains are pretty random, but from what I've seen so far, I would say, like, element capacity does not seem especially random. That seems to be, like, every characters have their own growth of how many elements and tiers and stuff they get. Is how it seems. So Pierre so far has like 2 level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements, and that's it. But I'm kind of hoping I hit a level where like other characters have, you know, like a bunch of level 1 elements, but then, you know, maybe 1 high level element. I'm kind of hoping Pierre eventually turns into just being like, he gets a bunch of high level element slots. I'm hoping. Like, this is what I'm hoping for. I don't actually expect this to happen. But I still want to know what this stupid thing is. It's fine, SK. He said Kappa. Oh my god, Grimora. That's so rude. Limit Break 2020? Hell yeah. Only I had anything to submit to it. Go back to the guest house? I don't know. There are pros and cons to both. But the new place had way more room and like a way better practice room. The guest house was really getting way too small. General 3 years ago. I know nothing. Finished a massive expansion. Yeah, that's the big issue with that's the big issue with the new place is that like there's no food within walking distance except for like one place. Or whatever that place we went to for lunch that one day was with tonic and sent to men to the El Nido Triangle. Monster Top Sky Dragon Isle. Somebody in the other world had mentioned something about, like years before, something falling in the El Nido Triangle, but it wasn't there anymore. Kind of curious about that. I don't know. I could submit, like, some DQ or something, but I don't think any of the DQ games I play would get in. Especially not with me submitting them. DQ on? I could submit a DQ on race, like, that's fine. I don't want to have to play DQ1, but in fairness, by 8 AM you weren't really doing much commentary anyway. Not even, Countess, not even in the hypothetical, knockout elimination mode. Feral cats. Yeah, I guess it depends on if, yeah, practice room stuff is cool. But yeah, I don't think it'd be an interesting, like, marathon race game. DQ1 and DQ3 work well as marathon races, but or race games in general, usually. But DQ1 was really good, and a couple years ago. But the DQ3 race was. That's kind of what happens, right? Like somebody gets way behind and pyramid happens and takes like a bunch of the excitement out. Yeah, it depends a lot on like how fast paced the game is. So Rotos, that does not work. I did that the other day to try it. You cannot deposit the hero with the Roto flag. On a new file. I specifically made a save file to try that because I wanted to do a random class race with Cowie. You can do it, like we could do it on flashcards if Cowie ever wanted to. If not, I'd probably consider doing it solo even, with like random classes or something. With a modified ROM that has the flag set. So this just brings me back here. Which, like I knew that this tree led there, but because they told me that way back in the other world. If Baramos didn't exist, Baramos isn't that bad. I mean, Baramos can be bad with certain parties, but I don't know. I still think it'd be fun to try. Yeah, but in fairness, SFC is easier. Being able to buy sleep staffs and class change melee characters, caster to melee characters being able to use wizard rings and personalities giving you more stat growth. Like, there are a bunch of things that make the SFC version easier. For dealing with, like, challenge situations specifically, I mean. Like, the game is definitely balanced a little bit more aggressively to make up for some of it, but I think the game gives it more, maybe not easier isn't the right word. The game gives you more tools to deal with situations, which is what I like about the remake versions. So, I think there's some of that. Where it's like a difficult fight, but the game gives you ways of being able to deal with it. Norris is up this ladder. Yeah, but I don't want to go up that ladder. I want to find out what I can do with this thing. The thing is, like, if you didn't use the hero, and you didn't do ran classes, I'm pretty sure you would just replace the hero with another soldier. Maybe like a more strength-oriented soldier, but... And then you just play the game the same way. You'd miss out on a whip. And like... Yeah, you'd miss out on an extra stop spell caster. And expel for certain things, but... That's it. I guess you'd also miss out on, like, being able to use the King Sword and the Armor of Light, but, again, it's not exactly, I've beaten Zoma without equipping the Armor of Light before, so... Alright, before I go in here, I'm gonna step away for a quick second, use the bathroom, grab a beverage. My coffee's getting cold. I'm back in a minute or two. Everyone gets resistances once you're past Bear Mouse. Countess, wasn't one of your problems specifically that your fighters didn't get resistances? At all? I know you managed to get some magic resist, but no breath resistance, which is really the bigger threat, I would say. I'm trying to think of like what the worst team... What the worst team would be, if you exclude goof-offs. If you exclude non-class change goof-offs. Probably 4 Thieves, I guess. Oh yeah, merchants. I don't know. I don't know how merchants are for combat effectiveness. I honestly have no idea what their growth tables are like. Grimora, I would be somewhat willing to wager, not entirely willing, but somewhat willing to wager, that a party of 4 goof-offs would not be able to beat DQ3 SFC Baramos. I'm not entirely convinced of that, because I really don't know for sure. No, they could get through Kandar. They could certainly get through Kandar 1 and 2. They could probably get through Boss Troll and Orochi with sufficiently high levels. I don't think they could beat Baramos. Like, when I brought a goof off against Baramos, I want to say I was like level 35 or something like that on him. And literally was doing single-digit damage. I don't remember if that was like with or without sap, or by kill, or whatever, but like single-digit damage. He regens 100 per turn. Like, they could not outdamage his regen at level 30 something. And it's not like they were gaining stats. What you could probably do is there's probably a monster that drops seeds. So you could probably farm up like 1,000,000 string seeds and then do it, I guess. I don't know what drops string seeds. You can get agility seeds from metal slimes, but I don't know what string seeds drop off the top of my head in DQ3. If there's anything that you'd be able to get them from. That would be the only chance, is if you could find something that drops a bunch of string seeds. But yeah, Countess. So I would say if you ever did want to try the random class thing, exclude goof offs and merchants. Like, it is not worth playing the game with those classes unless we forced or allowed a class change, like, oh, you can use goof off, but then you can change it into whatever you want or something, like a Joker. But I will never fight Baramos with a goof off again if I can help it. No sign of the general or the others. Still investigating the area, but it appears that the frozen flame is not here. Tired for 4 years. One of the former 4 Devas. Up to you what you want to believe. From the main continent, we had doubted its very existence. Sent to El Nido Archipelago as a spy. Narrowed down the location of Viper Manor, but it appeared as though General Viper and his men were in search of it as well. Eventually I was called back to Por, but it was then that I heard General Viper and his men had disappeared. The manor had been destroyed as such. I heard only recently that there is good evidence the general and his men headed to the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is an ocean located to the east, surrounded by coral. It used to be called the Sea of Eden, but even then, not many dared enter. We investigated the area, but to no avail. We could find no entrance. Change this distorted world using the frozen flame. This distorted world? Called the Sea of Eden until 3 years ago. Till 3 years ago, but your mom said 14 years ago that your dad and Lena's dad went to the Dead Sea, and she referred to it as the Dead Sea, which made me think that 14 years ago it was called the Dead Sea. Unless... show her for an entrance, but to no avail. Demi-humans of Marbule. Especially those from the main continent. Small military boat. Datin Termina. Cool. Easy peasy. What are your stats like? You're yellow. That's a lot of strength. 27. It's tempting to use Norris instead of I'm not going to switch him out yet. I want to look and see what his abilities are. I'm tempted to use him instead of Harley, but she's got kind of cool abilities, especially the one that adds protection for your party. So Twisting Ray of Aura from your pistol. Fire aura into the air to cause a rain of bullets. I mean, that seems cool, but I don't know if that's really as useful to me as... Oops. As this. Use lunar energy to protect your party. I'm also going to drop a couple of these abilities for... couple cure pluses. Sad I'm not using Fun Guy? I know. I'm sad too. What were Radius's abilities? I don't... Long shot. Quick draw. Forget how to switch my party around. I have to go back out to the world map, maybe. I want to swap. I'm going to swap Radius for Norris. Radius seems better stat-wise than Harley, but I like her ability more. Alright, time to redo this, guys. Equipment and elements again. Ferris gun. Alright, so you had... Throw on a mithril helmet, that's really nice. That's a lot of defense. Let's equip that. Oh. Elements, allocate. Let's start with the high level ones first. You're innately yellow, so let's give you... Ordered by color. I need to have a low res. Didn't I reorder these by color? Bat Eye? Decreases foes hit percent. That could be useful. Oh yeah, get rid of heal. Just take Cure Pluses. Cure Plus -1 is going to be better than heal. For sure. Even these low level things, like... I'm reasonably sure that I'm better off taking minuses of a higher level ability than I am taking not minuses of a lower level ability. Let's save before we head off to on the boat. I feel like I haven't really done a lot today in this game. Like, there's been some story and stuff, but it's been just a lot of like running around. Even the story stuff hasn't been that unique. Alright, am I taking the little skiff or am I taking the real boat? No. Alright. We'll get on the little inflatable pontoon instead. Sure. I don't even know what to call this kind of boat. GIF is the best I got, I guess. I don't know if that's really fitting or not, though. Alright, so I want to go to Monster Town of Marbule. Is that this one? That's Isle of the Damned. That's... Let's highlight. What is this? Cruise ship SS Zelbies. Oh, that water like speeds you up. That's weird. Yeah, pontoon might be more accurate. Ah, here we go. There's also something about a monster on top of the Sky Dragon Isle. I assume the monster on the Sky Dragon Isle is, spoiler alert, a Sky Dragon, but I'm not positive about that. That's just a guess. It's a ghosty dude. Thanks, DQ11. Ash. Huh. Hey, I didn't expect any visitors in this deserted village. But is this the evil Ash or is this the good Ash? That's the question. All these ghosty dudes. The Great Explorer Toma. No, I did not come here to see you. I don't care about you. No. How do you guys feel about the amulet? How do you guys feel about the Biba flute? How do you guys feel about Ice Breath? No. I mean, I didn't think so, but... Alright. Let's try... Well, there's still people here. I was gonna say, let's try taking Norris out of our party so we didn't have any humans. I might try it anyway. Since they said that, these guys hate humans. But there's other humans wandering around town, so I don't expect that to do anything. But I'm gonna try it. Take you out and put in demi-human. No. Well, this was definitely where they had suggested I go. So... I got some other things we can check out. They'd mentioned something about a light at the El Nido Triangle. So let's switch Norris back in here. I can see that it's glowing, so let's check that out. Sure. Thanks, DQ11. Is this an enemy? It is an enemy. Bum, bum. Ow. Miss. Miss. These guys hurt. Like, I really think I'm probably not supposed to be here yet. Like, if they had ganged up on people, then people would have died easily. I'm a little skeptical of poking around here for now. Oh, this is an enemy too? Okay. That's one singular target. Oh, this stuff is still dying though. There are other places I can go check out. Let's do that. Let's check out some other places first. I can definitely fight stuff there. I'm just worried, like, if I run into a boss, it's going to be hitting me for like 2 hundo. I'm just going to get wrecked. Gaia's Navel. Thanks DQ3. The Sky Dragon Isle. Let's just save before we go in there. Or not to go this place, but we came anyway. We get all fired up when someone tells us not to go somewhere. After the dragon disappeared, a gigantic monster moved in. It took away the star fragment I'd worked so hard to get. If I wouldn't have had it, the monster would have taken my life instead. Another one of these things. Found 2 of these things now. The other one was in the mushroom forest. Let's go check out this gigantic monster. Site of the ancient Dragonites. Thanks, Pokemon. There's a chest there in the middle. That's not suspicious or anything. Won't attack you if you don't have a star fragment. Well, I don't have a star fragment. It's empty. Or is it? Maybe there's a hidden button underneath that gets me the magic key. Check again. No. Okay, let's make a couple notes real quick. Sky Dragon Isle in home world. Gigantic monster won't attack without star fragment. Sky Dragon Isle. Shady forest. Weird guys walking around. I don't even know what to call them. Call them weird slime guys because they make me think of DQ slimes a little bit, but... Alright, so... Nothing for us here without a star fragment. What else we got? We got the ship, we got the hermit's hideout. This little town over here, like, I haven't been here in this world. Oh, I have been, but not since I got this party. Or no, I haven't been. Not have the power to save her. Who are you saving? Is this where Kid is? That's the spirit. Request upgrade. Forge. Weapons. Silver Swallow. Yes. Urgent gun. Only an upgrade for Fun Guy. I don't want to use him though. Mithril Mail. And a mithril vest, I guess. I don't have another humor. Accessories. I can disassemble some stuff. That'll give me another humor. Bronze mail, I don't need that anymore. Alright. I can actually forge another mithril mail. Actually no, let's... One of each is probably fine. Take the direct upgrade. Somebody had... You had Iron Man. What about a mithril vest? That gives me some evasion. Let's do that. Yup. That's what we're doing. We're making mithril armor with it. Mithril mail with it. A lot of visitors. No. I mean, I've got a million elements I don't need. But I don't really have anything I want. In terms of materials. Boss too lazy. Here, I vomited on this shirt. It'll protect you better. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Bleh. Nothing beats beholding the spectacle of the sea. Herited lores of the dragon god. How inspiring. Such a world will someday be washed away by the waves of time. Disappear forever. Dragon tears enshrined somewhere in this village. Really? I feel like the dragon tear was supposed to be significant to this whole body swapping thing, but I don't remember. Rare elements? Sure, let's check it out. $99. Temporarily keeps hit percent of basic attacks at 99%. Yeah, I'll buy 2 of those, sure. Info scope. Text your opponent HP data. Temporarily nullifies foes' physical attacks. Temporarily nullifies foes' magic attacks. I'll buy a few of these. Ups everyone elements. Shifts your status effects onto the enemies. That seems really cool. I'll buy like a ton of these, whatever. Wow, those are some awesome elements. I mean, I probably just spent way too much money on them, but like, what else am I going to use it for? Senior Triplet Isles, locals call the El Nido Triangle. In that area, you can find pretty sharp star-shaped stones called star fragments. Okay. A little underwater, there's a layer of air where you can actually walk around. Alright. We might be going back there. Let's equip some of these elements that I just picked up though. I'll get rid of that. Oops. I wanted that to be revenge. This to be... everyone. I don't know if I really want Seal All. Has elemental damage. Sure. You're yellow. Nullifies foes' physical attacks. an ally. I don't know if that's really needed or not, but we'll take it, I guess. What about you? Don't really want any of those. You can keep what you've got for now. Some of that other stuff will be useful, but hopefully at some point. You halt. Foreigners are not allowed to enter the tower. Please leave the premises at once. What about if I say you? No. Doesn't matter who's in front. Kind of figured, but... I guess everyone I have would be technically foreign born, huh? This is the residential area. Who might you be? One of Korcha's friends? Korcha's upstairs. Alright, let's go say hi to Korcha. Dang. He told me to get lost in no uncertain terms. Nothing down here. Okay. Trying to think if I've got any other options besides... There was that ship, and there's the... There's the hermit hideaway in this world I could check out. And there's the ship. But other than that... Clothes off, it's getting warm in here. I guess there's the Earth Dragon Isle also, but no one's mentioned me going there yet, so... Or even needing to go there, or like there being anything going on there. I think I went here earlier, but I don't remember if it was in this world or the other one. But if there's no reason to go there, then I'm not going to go there yet. I was able to fight stuff when I went there way earlier. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep playing tonight. It's getting a little bit late. I don't really want to get into the middle of anything super long. The pirate ship is a cruise ship. Oh, here we go. Here's going to be our dancing bunny girls. Wait, we gotta go back and get the kid and bring him with us so we can paint them all later. Magical dreamers. Do you envy me? You're a loser. Forbidden to talk to the passengers. Meow meow. Not even cats. How rude. How rude. It's a beautiful island where mermaids live, but now it's infested by nasty-looking monsters. But when I was there were only, like, people and ghosts. I don't understand. There are no nasty monsters or demi-humans or anything. There's, like... There's Ash, there's Tomo, and then there's some ghosts. There are a lot of people on this cruise ship, though. Had to sacrifice your daily coffee breaks. Oh, dang. Feels bad. Who this? You're a strange threesome. Huh. No, we're not. I'm Mickey, the lead dancer for the Magical Dreamers. Man has to be tough. Obviously, Nikki doesn't think so. Nikki knows he can be whatever he wants to be. Gambling. Is this the legendary casino? Even if there's a 99% chance that you'll lose, you gotta bet on that 1%. Thanks, speedrunning. That's what gambling is all about. Damn, lost again. Wanna play for 100 gold? Yeah. Start off with 100 points. Jackpot, you doubled your points. Alright, what if I quit? Can't exchange anything for that amount. And 50. You lose 50. Death. Sudden death, but I'll explain it when the time comes. Oh boy. So does that mean I lose the 400 that I had? Womp womp. Right, I don't want to play that anymore. That's not really fun. I don't... Like, the reward might even be something good, but I can't even see the rewards until... Like, I can't see the rewards and... Like, my points don't carry over if I leave before having enough. So... I don't know. That just doesn't really seem fun at all to me. I don't want to stay. Nothing interesting in there. What kind of show can you expect in a crummy bar like this? Dang. Lanky, lank, and stout, huh? That's great. Stage performers only. Can you tell me anything about that? Once a beautiful love that flourished in Marbule. A love between a human and a mermaid. The mermaid's name was Zelbus, Irene's sister, and the human was... I'm sure you'll find it hard to believe, but it was Fargo. Got the captain's permission. Alright, let me go talk to the captain again. See if he says anything about that. If not, maybe I'll leave the ship and explore some other places. There's nothing about being the chosen one. Alright, where'd the dancing girl go off to? Kinda curious about that. Been referenced a few times and she's got a name, so I'm assuming that she's, well, I don't want to say important, but she went off to college. It's probably a good place to go. I feel bad for those student loans though. Student loans suck. Maybe she made some good money dancing and doesn't have to take out as much money. I guess we can check out the Hermit's hideout. I don't really know what's here. This is where... In the other world, the guy that's here is kind of like Radius. I don't know if it actually is Radius. But I think so? But obviously Radius isn't the hermit in this world. So... Who we got? Resistance ring. Increases the time status effect lasts. That might be worth using on somebody. Not sure who. Energizer suit? Automatically recovers HP. That's quite a bit of defense loss, though. I don't think I want to use it. I think I'd rather have the defense. I guess it depends on how much it recovers, but... Alright, so I'm going to go back to Marbule one more time. I'm not going to go into... So, I know it's an option to go into this triangle again. To get the Sky Fragment, to go to the Sky Dragon Island and get attacked by the gigantic monster. I know that's an option. But I'm not going to do that tonight. Check out this town one more time. And I'll probably end up saving and calling it a night here. Deserted village. There's like a big... I don't understand. There's like a big discrepancy towards what people are saying about this village and the actual, like, reality of this village. It just don't line up at all. Here, I guess. I don't know. It's all very odd. But I guess I'm gonna stop here. I feel like I didn't really accomplish much tonight. I guess I got a couple characters, and I got some items. But I still don't have like a great indication of where to go. Like, maybe I do. I've got a couple ideas of things I can do, but no great direction. And there wasn't really much fighting tonight. A few trash fights and like one quasi-boss fight, I guess, but nothing really significant, so yeah, I don't know. Bit of a lull. All stuff that was necessary, but not the most exciting of segments. Still fun, just like kind of ready for some stuff to happen. So next time I play this, we'll go into the El Nido Triangle and see if we can get that star fragment and check out that gigantic monster that attacks.